Watch your
Ready?
bitch.
They say watch your bitch.
Take one. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Testing, all right. You can cut out that other shit.
Hey, yo, aim. Yeah. Run it up, Blondo.
Hey, bitch, I'm from Texas, where we should ride in swangers and put diamonds in our necklace. Pour drink inside my lemonade till it look like a bitch.
What's up, y'all? And welcome to the World's Most Hated podcast, where we're here to tell you the truth, the whole truth, the truth that they don't even want you to hear. We're here to give you everything in sports recap, pop culture, recent news from outside, and in the city near you. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You can also support this show by clicking the link in the bio. Big shout outs to our partners over at Iconic Television. I am your host, AB the Fast. We have here with us World's Most Hated.
Hey, man,
Will,
say,
what's
man.
up, baby?
Hey man, first and foremost, I want to give a public apology for everybody who watched the previous episode. I was completely inebriated and intoxicated. I don't even know how Twin let me get like that on the show.
Bro,
I was
I
fried.
told this guy, look, we prepped before the show. I told this guy, don't take too many shots. We're going to save that for afterwards. This nigga was taking shots all over the place, bro. All over the place.
Hey.
He shaking women's hands.
No.
All them bitches' faces shaking their head, taking shots and shit like that.
I was all over bitches,
Man, I'm telling you.
It's crazy.
Well, man.
Hey man, but look, today's a new day. I'm sober today, man. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to our first episode. We appreciate all the supporters, appreciate everybody who popped out. But today we just gonna jump right into it. This is the first official episode, and we're gonna come with some breaking news from Houston, Texas, man. Breaking news in Houston, Texas is we got an Arctic blast. Not only did we get an Arctic blast, we got about 6-7 inches of snow, man. I'm talking about more snow than the inches that you putting in your hoe. It was crazy, man. It was a crazy time in Houston, Texas. For those of y'all out there, Houston, we don't get snow a lot, so people showed they motherfucking ass.
No bullshit.
AB, what's the craziest thing you seen in the snow?
Man, first thing when I woke up, I get on Instagram, I see somebody smoking hookah in the middle of the street in the snow. Middle of the street, man. I see people doing donuts in the snow. I see people riding down the highway, getting dragged by the truck on goddamn whatever you call it, snowboards and everything.
Yeah.
Like, man, they was snapping, I ain't gonna lie, but it was live to see, I ain't gonna lie. It was live to see.
Nah, the snow was live, but the craziest reaction was people from other cities seeing how crazy we was going. Cause they was like, damn, why y'all acting like that? We get snow all the time. It's negative degrees out here, man. Listen, we don't give a fuck. This is Texas. We don't ever get snow, and when we do get snow, it's a little bit of snow. So we got all this snow, and people went crazy. And I feel like personally, it was really good for the city.
Yeah.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Like it brought a lot of people together. A lot of people really got out to have genuine fun and have a good time. So I thought it was dope.
Man, in my time living in Houston, it probably only snowed like maybe 4 or 5 times. I ain't gonna lie, maybe 4 or 5 times. All the times it did snow, they shut the whole city down. No school, no business, and nothing like that. It's only about 1 inch of snow, 2 inches of snow. But this time, it was about, like you said, about 6 inches of snow, man. Shit was going crazy. We really enjoyed it. I really feel like it healed the city. The city really needed this because people was going wild in the city, man. Motherfuckers outside, everything, all kind of shit going on. But
Man,
just that little.
We really got an extended weekend, man. It was MLK weekend, so then the snow came, so we got an extended weekend, man. So shout out to Trump and y'all. Shout out to the government. Y'all turned that weather machine on, gave us some snow. We appreciate y'all, man. But what else we got, man?
Man, let's just get straight into it, man. So a little over a week ago, we had the final 4 teams with a 12-team NCAA football playoff bracket left playing for the NCAA football semifinals. First, we had the Penn State Nittany Lions, and I don't really like that name, bro, because, like, it's hard to say, bro. That shit outdated. Nittany Lions, man. Nah, we calling them boys the Nifty Lions, bro.
Penn State, man. And look, also, guys, before we jump into these games, there were some predictions that we gave on these games. One of them being that Penn State will win and another team will win. I'm not going to jump ahead of ourselves, but those predictions were unsuccessful. And we don't like to pride ourselves in giving you guys the bad parlays, man. We put our money on it, we lost 2. So what me and AB gonna do is we got 2 free picks for y'all, man, coming up this week, man.
Nah, straight up, we got y'all boys, man. We're gonna put y'all on. We're gonna put some money in y'all pockets. So they played Notre Dame. Notre Dame has 11 national titles in their program history. Penn State has 2 national titles in their program history. Notre Dame took the win in a very close game, 27-24. They won by a field goal with 7 seconds left, man. It was a great game, bro. I watched the whole game from beginning to end, man. I ain't gonna lie. Great college atmosphere. This is what college football is all about, no lie.
Man, Penn State played a really good game, but unfortunately, the nifty Lions could not come out with the win. The nifties couldn't come out with the win. Hey,
don't be stealing our sauce. And if y'all do, man, at least show us some love, bro, because we know y'all going to take that from us, man. We going with the nifty Lions next year. We fuck with y'all, boys. Want y'all to send us some tickets, man. Y'all good people, man.
Man, and we're going to shout out a couple players who did really great for this game, man. It was a really close game. I want to shout out to the Penn State all-around player 44, Tyler Warren, man. He's one of the best tight ends in college football this season, man. He took home the Mackey Award this year. He plays tight ends, but he's very versatile. He takes direct steps at the QB and even running back sometimes, man. This year, he had 8 total TDs this season. Additionally, on top of that, he had 1,200 plus receiving yards, 100 plus receptions, and added 4 rushing touchdowns on top of 200 plus rushing yards, man. And those are some really, really big highlights, man. For a person who's playing the tight end to be able to doing stuff that some of the running backs can't do, we want to shout out to bro, man.
Yeah, man, he had some big highlights this game, man. For his career, he had 16 receiving touchdowns, 6 rushing touchdowns as a tight end, man. That's unknown, really. That's really unknown for tight ends, man. That ranks him 5th amongst FBS football when it comes to tight ends, you know what I'm saying? And he had an amazing game. He was hurling niggas, stiff-arming niggas. He's doing everything he could to try to get this win. But it just wasn't enough, man. Notre Dame ended up taking the win. Want to give a shout-out to their quarterback, Riley Leonard. He threw for 15 for 23 completions with 223 passing yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. And to tell the truth, I took the motherfucking under on his passing yards. No,
you took the under on,
man,
bro?
I took the under on, bro, passing yards. He went over, bro.
Nah, bro. So, hey, bro, we want to apologize again for taking the under.
Yeah, apologies to you, brother. You did your thing.
I didn't know you was like that. I didn't know you was like that, brother. But I promise we won't ever take the under on you again. If you
I ain't gonna say ever. You had a good game. We ain't gonna speak on them 2 interceptions like I spoke earlier. But I took the under, you went over. We're going to congratulate you on that, man. We fuck with you for that, man.
Who else you took the under on that game?
Man, I took the under on, I think, the receiver this game as well, but we'll get to that, though. We'll get to that. So the running back, Jeremiah Love, want to show love to that boy. He got the heart of a dog, man. That boy, he came out, he played hurt. Had a brace on his right knee. Yep. He was still hurdling guys, making big plays for his team. And he ended the game with 11 carries for 45 yards and 1 touchdown. It is not the best game numbers-wise, but the numbers don't calculate the impact that he had on this game, no lie.
Nah, man, great game, man. And then next up, we got another team that we did predict would win. It was UT, man. Shout out to the guys at UT, man. We repping right now.
We everything Texas.
You know what I'm saying? Everything Texas. Shout out to the guys at A&M, man. Y'all done had college sport really lit this season. And we're going to make sure that we catch a couple of y'all games next year, 2 really great programs. But the Longhorns of the University of Texas played the Ohio State Buckeyes, man. And what happened at the end of that game,
man? So UT played OSU. They played last Friday night in the Goodyear Cotton Bowl Classic. Texas has 4 national titles in their program history. Ohio State has 8 national titles in their program history. Ohio State took the win over University of Texas with a score of 28-14, man. Sad day in the great state of Texas, dog.
Man, sad day in the state of Texas, man. We lost our money. Y'all probably lost y'all money. But one of the things that I want to do is shout out to, the cornerback, Quentin Ewers. And, but everybody was kind of saying that they should have put Peyton Manning nephew in, man. Yeah. What do you think?
So they really was just only putting Peyton Manning nephew, Arch Manning. Let's go ahead and say his real name, Arch Manning. They was putting him in really on like 3rd downs, 4th downs, trying to make sure they complete that to get that 1st down and stuff like that, because he's a good power runner and stuff like that. So he gonna have his time next year and stuff like that, man. Shout out to the quarterbacks. They led their team 1 game shy of the national championship, man. Amazing year for y'all boys, know what I'm saying? Next year, if y'all need somebody to turn y'all up a little bit, go ahead, hit us up, know what I'm saying? We'll come out there, we'll film out there, we'll throw some parties out there, but we're going to do everything to help y'all get this championship, you know what I'm saying?
Man, and then also we want to shout out to the cultural icon and the minister of culture over there at the University of Texas, man. My boy Matthew McConaughey.
Man, shout out to Matthew McConaughey. Really, he had their whole season turned up this year. He on the sidelines every game. He talking his shit. He in the stands. He's everywhere, man. We fuck fuck with that boy, and we really want to give him a shout out because he spent some of his time growing up in Mo City, Texas. What I tell you?
Mo City Matthew?
Man, hey, it's something in that Mo City water, dog, because like we got some big stars out of Mo City. Not only do we got Matthew McConaughey, who spent some of his time in Mo City, we also have Travis Scott and Beyonce, who spent some of their time out there. Man, if you ever seen MTV Cribs with a house that Beyonce showed on there, that's in Mo City. So if you never seen that, go ahead, go on YouTube, type in MTV Cribs, type in Beyonce right after that, and you'll see the house that we talking about, man.
And then Mo City is just like a really special place. Like that same house that you're talking about, Beyonce crib, this is like a Lake Olympia. And we actually threw like a party at the house. It was a Beyonce mansion party for New Year's Eve. The party was crazy, man. It was real beautiful. It's the same crib, like he said, that was on MTV Cribs where they grew up and everything. So I just feel like Mo City is a really special place. For those of you who don't know, Mo City is a suburb on the outside of Houston. It's on the south side of Houston. And it has a really big cultural mix of affluent black people, other black people who have no means, who are from the projects in the hood and different things like that. So the combination of those people really brought together a lot of culture. And like he said, it was the rise of a lot of big stars. And there's a lot of other people from Mo City who came up out the Mo and real big right now. So man, we're gonna shout out everything Mo City, every podcast.
Man, we everything Mo City. If you're doing your thing on a big platform, even if it's on the up and coming platform, whatever you're doing, if you're doing something and you from the Mo, you from Houston, you from the great state of Texas, man, we're gonna salute you. We congratulate you. Man, if you come across our table, we're gonna go ahead and shout you out on the platform, man. Y'all just keep doing your thing, man. For the College Football National Championship, it was held Monday, January 20th in Atlanta, Georgia at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Ohio State played Notre Dame, Fighting Irish. Ohio State started off big with a 31-7 lead over the Fighting Irish.
Real big lead.
Big game by the running back, Quinshon Judkins. He rushed for 100 yards on 11 carries and 2 touchdowns. The longest rush being 70 yards, man. That boy snapped, I ain't gonna lie.
70 yards is kind of crazy, man.
Man, he trying to take the motherfucker to the house, I ain't gonna lie. But anyway, good game from the quarterback as well, Will Howard as well. He threw for 17 for 21 completions, 2 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions while rushing for 57 yards, man. Shout out to the receiver corps. They did that damn thing, man. Shout out to Jeremiah Smith, the freshman over there. We shouted you out last time. You doing your thing. Sucks that you got to play 2 more years to get to the league, but keep doing your thing, man. You going to get there.
Nah, for sure. And then Notre Dame, they tried to make a late comeback with a couple scores, but it just wasn't enough, man. Ohio State was really up. Ohio State has a really great football program, and at the end of the day, the Ohio State Buckeyes came out with the dub. Congrats to the Buckeyes, man. They brought that trophy back home with them. National championships. Congratulations to y'all boys, man. Salute to y'all, man. Really great season. And I'm excited to see what we got next year for college football.
Yeah,
college football is really lit right now.
Man, college football, they adding a whole lot of NIL money to this college football shit, man. Like, college football players, they jumping from team to team. And sometimes it sucks to see because you don't want to see that player grow in a certain program. But as a player, I can understand, like, if sometimes you kind of don't see yourself hitting the ceiling that you want to in the league, shit, go get that money, man. Go get that money while you in college. Set yourself and your family up nicely so in case things don't go well, when you do get to the NFL, man, it's all good, you know what I'm saying? You did your thing.
But not even just with the sports, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's so many more opportunities for those of you guys who are around the league and stuff like that. Like, bro, you could be sports agents. There's all kind of different ways where you can still stay in the business. And I mean, it's a growing business from the NIL to all the different leagues. LeBron even launched like a Euro League or something. But we ain't gonna jump into all of that. Next, we're gonna jump into the NFL wild card round of the playoffs. It was some crazy shit that happened in the NFL for the playoffs. But before we start.
Yeah, so it was a lot going on. We got a lot to run through from since the last time we filmed. We got a lot of games to run through. So before we start, we want to shout out Tyreek Hill, amazing player. He'll miss the playoffs for the first time in his career playing for Miami. And he's looking to call out of Miami from what we've seen online.
Hey, man, Tyreek, look. The Texans.
Hey man,
call
say
them.
man.
Look, call the Texans.
Hit us up, bro. We got something
call
for
the
you.
people at the line.
We got something for you.
I know some people, Tyreek. You know what I'm saying?
We got something for you.
Tyreek Hill look real good in the Texans jersey.
Man, I'm telling you, so he had 959 receiving yards this season. He usually has over 1K. He usually surpasses 1,000 receiving yards his last 4 seasons, but he couldn't get over that 1K hump this year due to Tua's concussion protocol. Partly is the reason why, you know. So he was previously with the Kansas City Chiefs. He won a ring with them. He ended up leaving, thinking it's greener on the other side, and it wasn't. And we just waiting to see if he gonna stay, if he gonna go, you know.
Man, well, look, Tyreek, man, look, I seen you play. You lit, you party. You'll love Houston, brother.
You'll love it here, brother.
And CJ, man, we need some
getting it there.
receivers.
He put it on point, dog.
We need some receivers.
Man, come on, dog.
But the 49ers, man.
Also, we have the 49ers and the Bengals also didn't make the playoffs, man, to a total surprise. It's crazy. The 49ers had a lot of injuries this season, so kind of expected of them. The Bengals, y'all kind of didn't have no excuse to not make the playoffs, no bullshit. Y'all had Joe the whole time. Y'all had Jamar Chase. I don't know what happened, but.
I know what happened.
What happened?
Defense.
No bullshit.
Offense put up the numbers, man. Shout out to Smoking Joe. Smoking Joe hit on the parlay every week. Shout out to Jamar Chase, man. And Jamar Chase played an amazing season. Bro showed his ass all season.
Yeah, he did his
He also
thing.
showed up and popped out at our pool party this past summer. So shout out to Jamar
bullshit.
Chase.
Shout out to
we
Jamar
always
Chase,
putting
baby.
Jamar Chase on the parlay.
Yes, sir.
But two guys can't do it by themselves, man.
No bullshit. Defense,
They need some defense, coach. I don't know what we need to do. Maybe the offensive line, shake some shit up. If y'all need to call me and y'all want to do a consultation, y'all want me to come in personally, you know, sit down and watch film with y'all boys.
Listen,
I got you.
We know everything these teams need to get it there. I'm telling you, sometimes you can't do something about it when it's teams like, we ain't gonna even put them out there, we'll get to them later. But we know what these teams need to be successful when it comes to getting players in, how to get the players there, to the playbooks, to the coaching staff, to the owners. We know everything. So if you know what I'm saying, if you need a little bit of sauce, come out to the sauce.
Look, this message goes out to the owners of the sports teams. If you're having trouble putting fans in your stands, call us because we the man.
Hit us up.
Look,
dog.
we have an elite marketing company. They're able to cultivate any of your marketing needs, any level of marketing, man. Whatever you need, man, just call us. If y'all trying to bring that real live experience to your stadium, call us. We're your guys.
All right. So first game, we had the Texans versus the Chargers. Texans took the W in the blowout win in the wild card game, 32-12, Saturday in Houston, Texas. I was at the game. Second row.
You at the game?
Looking good, you know what I'm
you at
saying?
the
Going
game.
crazy.
Man.
Shout out to the plugs. They know who they is. Shout out to the plugs, man. I don't know if y'all want y'all names said, but shout out to the plugs and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But second row, stadium was louder than a motherfucker, man. They had that bitch rocking. Everybody had the Texans losing coming into this game, dog.
Man, and that's the craziest thing is they had the Houston motherfucking Texans, my Houston Texans, as the underdog for this game. We won our division. The Chargers barely make it into the playoffs, and they thinking that the Chargers gonna beat us, bro.
Come on,
it was
dog.
some of my own partners that didn't even believe that the Texans were gonna make it past the first round. So I put the parlay on the Texans, man. All in for the motherfucking win.
They really,
C.J. Stroud,
they really,
Joe Mixon, Nico Collins came out with the dub, man.
man, I ain't gonna lie, they really been disrespecting the Texans all year, like on every mass media outlet, man. They giving shout outs to everybody, this team, that team. But when it came to the Texans, win after win, we wasn't getting no love all the way until we finally made it to the playoffs. We got this win. Now everybody gonna say, Texans, y'all nice, Texans, y'all this, Texans, y'all that, until we went to the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately,
Man, not even that, but the Texans beat the Chargers injured, man. No Stephon Diggs.
no nothing.
No Tank Dell. You know what I'm saying? Imagine a healthy Texans, man. Imagine the Texans healthy. That's why Tyreek Hill hollered at us.
You know what I'm saying? So, amazing game from C.J. Stroud with him being down 2-star receivers due to injury and Tank Dell and Stephon Diggs. He finished the game with 233 passing completions for 282 yards. Rushed for 42 yards, and he finally pulled that scramble back out, and we needed that from him. Hopefully, y'all took the over on that boy, because shit, he went over on everything.
Man, CJ is a motherfucking soldier, man. I never seen a nigga get sacked in so many games and still get up. I'm talking about CJ limping. CJ still poised. He's still taking, you know what I'm saying? He's still really taking chances. I want to shout out to CJ, man.
Yeah, man, shout out to CJ.
We got us one. We got us one.
Shout out to CJ, man. We want to shout out to the receiver for the Chargers, Lad McConkey. He had a very big game for a rookie. 9 receptions for 197 yards, which is the most yards ever by a rookie in a playoff game. Also, it's the third highest receiving yards in a playoff debut. Had to acknowledge that real quick, you know what I'm saying? CJ had Nico Collins, who went for 7 receptions for 122 yards. Big time touchdown. An amazing game by the defense. Shout out to the recently announced Derek Stingley Jr.
Man, shout out to my boy Derek Stingley Jr.
Man, that boy been
every
doing his
game,
thing, man. That boy
every
doing his
game,
thing.
man. Shout out to the whole Texans defense as a whole. Shout out to that boy Will Anderson, man. Everybody on the whole Texans defense. The Texans defense is really him.
Really him, man.
Y'all boys is in the gym. Y'all working out. Y'all not going to the club. Y'all not going to the parties. We fuck with y'all boys, man. We fuck with y'all boys,
Y'all doing y'all
man.
thing to help us to get to that ring, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to Derek Stingley Jr., the other corners and DBs, and everybody else on the defense, man. He making a statement to prove he's top 5 cornerback in the league, man. Keep eyes on him, man.
Derek Stingley Jr., we got the jersey, is an example of a nigga who's locked the fuck in.
Locked all the way in.
Some of y'all niggas,
All the way.
some of y'all niggas on the team, we ain't gonna say no names. You know,
Laramie Tunsil.
brother, we ain't gonna say no names.
Laramie Tunsil, we saying
Some of y'all
we
niggas
need it.
not locked in.
Not locked
but
in,
niggas
but-
like Derek Stingley Jr., niggas like Joe Mixon,
Niggas like Jimmy Ward, what's his name? Jimmy Ward.
niggas like Jimmy Ward.
Y'all doing your damn thing.
Hey,
dog.
man, y'all, Fairbairn, you not locked in. But we ain't gonna talk about that.
Man. So next we have the Baltimore Ravens versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Shout out
Man.
to all the Steelers fans, man. Y'all
Yeah.
had a long year, man. Y'all
Yeah.
really diehard fans, man.
Shout out to y'all.
Man, y'all did y'all thing all year, but
Yeah.
man, Baltimore
Got
took
your
the
ass
win
whooped.
over the Steelers 28-14.
Man.
Man, great
I
season to
told
you
him.
guys, man, but it's just tough when you're in the same division as Lamar Jackson. You know what
Man,
I'm
Lamar
saying?
Jackson have an amazing year. We're going to jump into that in a few with his next game. But shout out to my boy Russell. Russell, you really did your thing. Bro, Russell came back and really brought the Steelers back. Shout out to all the Pittsburgh fans. Shout out to all my people in Pittsburgh. But at the end of the day, Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson, man, he only threw for 175 yards while throwing 16 for 21, but he ain't have to do too much, man. The whole squad played amazing, man.
What?
Specifically with the running back that they got in Derrick Henry, man.
Derrick.
Man,
fucking
Derrick Henry, man, he's going crazy, dog. He rushed for 186 yards on 26 carries with 2 touchdowns, man. He snapped,
Hey,
bro.
Derrick Henry is the fucking juggernaut.
No bullshit.
Stay out of his way.
No bullshit.
That's like a motherfucking freight train coming, bro.
No bullshit.
Derrick Henry, he don't even bend down, pause. Like when you see this boy Derrick Henry, he taller than the quarterback and he hunching over. And when this nigga get downhill, if Derrick Henry get past the offensive line and past the linebackers and shit, it's over.
over.
Ain't none of them little ass DBs, them safeties, ain't nobody stopping this nigga.
nothing
Y'all
you can
ain't
do with it.
shoestring tackling this nigga, nothing. Also, Derrick Henry is automatic money, except for this last game.
Yeah, except for this last game, man. Put your money on that boy every single time, man. Take the over on that boy, you're going to make your money. But we're going to take a real quick commercial break, and we'll get right back to you.
Cool in a bitch. Better think twice, my shooter in the VIP. 10th grade, bought a frame, bill off of licks. Pack set, feel like I'm cruising on the ship. It's your birthday, put some ice on your wrist. I reached every goal, had it right on the list. I'm struggling on toe, I should biting on the lip. I fly across the globe and I call another hit. They watching cause they know how slimy he can get. I'm running to the top, I'm bottom of the ditch. He favorite burn and he running out of hits. Say the wrong word, I'm
All right, welcome back, y'all. And before we get started, we want to give a shout out to our sponsors real quick. Shout out to Players Only Drip on the glasses, man. Every time you see the P on the side of our glasses, I want y'all to know that's Players Only Drip, man. Shout out to my dog B Chat. He getting us right every time. We ain't going with nobody else except Players Only Drip, man. Shout out to them boys. We're going to put his name everywhere you can find him at the bottom of the screen. Make sure you tap in with him, shop with him. He got everything you need from glasses, clothes, jackets, pants, everything, man. Shout out to Players Only Drip. We want to shout out also to our stylists, Versatile Stylists, going wild, know what I'm saying? Shout out to the boy if you ever in Houston and you want some drip, you don't want to be wearing everything else everybody else wearing, like Fashion Nova, Zara, all that shit, man. Tap in with your boy. He got all your luxury goods, all your vintage goods, know what I'm saying? He got everything you need, man.
Man, shout out to my boy B Chat, man, one of the hottest upcoming urban designers in the city, man. So make sure y'all tap in with him.
Tap in with them boys, all right, y'all. So let's get back to it. Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills versus Denver Broncos and rookie Bo Nix played Sunday in New York. Bills beat the brakes off the Broncos, 31-7.
Man, listen.
Got them boys up out of there real quick.
I hope y'all took the over and never the under, man. Josh Allen, man, that boy is doing his thing this year, man.
Man, yeah, big up to both quarterbacks, man. But now on to Green Bay Packers versus Philadelphia Eagles. They played at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia Sunday evening. Eagles beat the Packers 22-10, and Jalen Hurts threw 13 for 21 completions for 131 yards, 2 touchdowns, easy money. But he ain't had to do much because they got a running back in Saquon Barkley, rushed for
Saquon,
Man.
the motherfucking Don.
That
All
boy
I'm gonna
there.
say is I told you. That's for show money. You know what I'm saying?
show
Saquon
money. For show money.
Saquon is the closest thing to for show money. Like they even took that boy out the last game. He was about to get like, you know how they had the thing where all the players could make more money and shit if they hit
You get a
certain
little
incentives.
incentive, yeah.
They said, Saquon, just chill.
Yeah.
We got you.
Yeah, you still gonna get, man, we got something for you, brother. Don't worry about nothing, you know what I'm saying? But he for sure easy money, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Saquon Barkley, did his thing that game. That night football wild card games, we had the Washington Commanders versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They played Sunday in Tampa. Washington Commanders took the W 23-20 in a very close game. Shout out to the rookie quarterback in Jaden Daniels. Big time performance, man. He threw for 24 for 35 completions, for 268 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, and rushed for more yards than the running back with 36 rushing yards, man, on 13 carries, dog.
Usually I bet with Baker Mayfield. Usually Baker Mayfield's my guy, but this one guy, his name is Jaden Daniels. He is the truth in the booth, man.
Truth,
that
I
guy's
ain't
been
gonna
really
lie.
doing this thing. The freshman phenom, man. We want to shout out to Jaden McDaniels and the Washington Commanders, bro. This was their first big playoff win since 2006.
Man.
2006, bro. So it's almost been 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So we want to shout out to the Commanders, man. It's
Congrats
really
to
big
y'all,
for their
man.
franchise. Congrats to y'all, man. Really good program, man. Shout out to y'all, boys.
Man, shout out to the Washington Commanders, man. So for Monday Night Football, for the 6th and final NFL wild card playoff game, we had the Minnesota Vikings playing the LA Rams. They were supposed to play at SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, but due to the wildfires, they had to play the game in Arizona, man. Prayers up for everybody in LA that was affected by this travesty, man. We praying for y'all, man. Y'all get well soon with all that. Hope everything's okay. But the LA Rams took the W, 27-9. Feel bad for my dog Justin Jefferson, bro. He robbed us another great season, bro.
This was unexpected. I never seen no shit like this, man.
No bullshit, dog.
Sam Darnold, that's his name,
Yeah,
the quarterback.
Sam Darnold, yeah.
Hey, brother.
Get your shit together,
Pack your
dog.
shit. No, don't get your shit
Don't
together.
get your,
Pack
no,
your shit.
Yeah, get your shit together and get your ass up out of here.
Pack
you
your
know what I'm
shit, man,
saying?
bro. I was not expecting the Vikings to lose to the Rams. Nothing against the Rams, man.
Nothing against
Shout
the
out to the
Rams, dog.
Rams.
Shout
Shout
out
out
to
to
LA.
Matt Stafford. They did their thing, man. Shout out to LA. But I wasn't expecting that, man. The Vikings was just really so dominant this year. Nigga, the Vikings whooped our ass.
No bullshit. Shout out to the Vikings, man. Shout out to dog Justin Jefferson, man. We got to get you a superstar quarterback, man. Sam Darnold still had a decent game, though. He threw 25 for 40 with 245 passing yards and a touchdown. But if you want to win, you got to get your starter ball, bro. You got to get your starter ball. Come on,
That
dog,
nigga was
man.
just looking crazy after all the goofy shit he was doing. He was just looking like.
Man, but
Like,
anyway,
bro.
shout out to the Vikings, shout out to Justin Jefferson. We fuck with you, Jet. We said that last time. We're gonna keep saying it. We fuck with you, Jet, top receiver in the league. But we're gonna move on to the divisional round in the NFL.
So after the Houston Texans whooped the Chargers' ass,
Yes, sir.
then we had to play the Kansas City Chiefs.
Of course. Of
Patrick
course.
Mahomes, Kansas City Chiefs.
The
We
real.
played them in Kansas City, and we played a hell of a game. But one of the things I will say, there was some questionable officiating going on.
Very, man. So the Kansas City Chiefs beat the Texans 23-14, man. It was a very good game, man.
Bro.
We watched the game at Prospect out here in Houston, man. Shout out to our people over at Prospect, man. Good people and stuff like that. Very great game, very great atmosphere. Had the whole city lit and stuff like that. Patrick Mahomes in Kansas City. We got to do something about them NFL
Man,
calls, dog.
look,
You know what I'm
look.
saying? Come on with the refs and shit, dog.
The Texans, we had to beat Kansas City cold-ass weather. We had to beat Kansas City stacked-ass team. We had to beat the motherfucking refs, too. The Texans played their ass off again, man.
Y'all
Shout out
played
to
their ass off.
C.J.
Shout out to
Stroud,
y'all. Shout
man.
out to CJ,
C.J.
man.
Stroud probably got sacked like 8-9 times, man.
Took every hit. Pause.
Offensive line,
Get y'all shit together. Or
need
get
some
your
work.
ass up out of here.
I don't know
Telling
what's
you.
going on,
But
man.
nah,
you know what I'm
but
saying?
it was a great game by the Texans. Y'all, man, y'all did y'all thing. Y'all was in the game the whole game. It just came down to some shit like Kansas City, they'll have a 3rd down or 4th down. We about to get the stop. All of a sudden, it's a flag. And then we touched Patrick Mahomes. And matter of fact, we ain't even touched him. His own teammate hit him. It's a flag, you know what I'm saying? So the NFL keep doing things like this when another team about to get the edge on Kansas City and they know a win coming. They do things like this just so Kansas City can get that lead back. And next thing you know, first down, touchdown, man. It's happening every time, man. NFL, y'all got to do something about that officiating, dog. Come on, man.
Man, that's that Taylor Swift effect.
Man, shit out of line, man. But anyway, on to the next game. Detroit Lions matched up against the Washington Commanders. Rookie quarterback Jaden McDaniels at Ford Field Saturday night at 7 in Detroit.
Yo.
To a total surprise.
Man, listen, man. Them niggas was in Detroit lit as fuck, man.
Man, God
Bro,
damn.
listen, did you see the way the Detroit niggas came down here when they played us?
They came deep.
Them niggas was at the crib.
They came deep.
I know everybody bet their money on the Detroit Lions.
Man.
I bet my money on the motherfucking Lions.
No bullshit.
But I seen a meme. I follow like some girls from Detroit, some bottle girls, man. Shout out to the bottle girls in
Shout out to
Detroit.
everybody in the
Hey,
D. Shout out to my people in 7 miles.
I'm gonna ask them if it's cool. If it's cool, I'm gonna post their pictures. These like the baddest bottle girls in the United States.
bullshit.
But what I will say, I seen one of them post. They say the Detroit Lions is just like these Detroit niggas. Get you all hyped up just to let you down. You know what I'm
Damn.
saying? You know what I'm
Damn.
saying? And the Detroit Lions let motherfuckers down. They let me
definitely
down
let
for
motherfuckers
sure. Jaden McDaniels, again, he is the truth in the
sir.
motherfucking booth, man.
Yes,
He's
sir.
doing it all by himself. Bro, this nigga is the freshman, that's what they call it? Rookie, my bad.
Rookie.
Quarterback got the whole team on his back.
Whole team on his back.
Shit.
Amazing game by rookie quarterback Jaden Daniels.
Hey, shout out to Jaden Daniels. I might go give me some kinky twists. I might go give me the Jaden McDaniels kinky twist on.
Quarterback Jaden Daniels, he threw 22 for 31 with 299 passing yards, 2 touchdowns,
300.
0 interceptions, and rushed for 51 yards and 16 attempts, bro. He went crazy, man. Shout out to the rookie, man. You putting the whole city of DC on your back, bro. Everybody behind you, man. Keep going crazy, bro.
Man, shout out to Jaden McDaniels. And then next up for the next round, we had the Eagles of Philadelphia, man. They had the whole city lit. They took on the LA Rams, and everybody know what happened. Saquon, the Don, Matt Stafford, Jalen Hurts, a really big game, but the Eagles came out with the win, twin.
Yes, sir. So shout out to the quarterback, Matt Stafford. Numbers-wise, he had a good game, throwing 324 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, but it wasn't enough to get the win, man. And Jalen Hurts, he only threw for 128 yards, but he was gained by running back Saquon Barkley, man. Saquon the Don, man, did his thing, rushed for 205 yards on 26 carries, 2 touchdowns. Amazing season, man. We keep saying we're going to say it again, man.
Saquon is the
Doing your
Don.
thing, man.
Automatic money, man. Over, never the under, man. The Eagles are going really, really far. Shout out to my people out there in Philly, man. I love Philly, bro.
Okay, so the Eagles will move on to play the Washington Commanders this Sunday at 2
Ooh.
in Philadelphia, man. Ready for that game. I ain't going to lie to you. Who you got your money on, though?
Ooh, that's going to be a big
Philadelphia,
one.
Commanders, who you got?
I got to rock with Philly.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I think Jaden Daniels is a really great guy. But Saquon and Don, don't go against Saquon, bro.
All right.
And the Eagles is at home.
Yeah.
Eagles is at the crib.
Yes, sir. I ain't gonna lie. Shit. I'm gonna rock with the young boy. I like what you're doing. You're doing your damn thing. Keep doing your damn thing. I'm gonna call it Commanders getting this game. We're gonna fuck with y'all boys, man. So next we have Lamar Jackson, the Baltimore Ravens. They played against Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills Sunday evening in New York at Highmark Stadium.
Ooh.
Sad day again, man.
Hey, man, this was the
Sad day
MVP
again,
showdown. It was a
man.
motherfucking shootout in Buffalo, man. The Buffalo Bills, one of the things I will say, they are undefeated in Buffalo. I don't know if y'all seen like the game. You seen the game earlier this year where it was all the snow and all the fans was like shoveling the snow and shit out of the stadium. Buffalo is just different. They football culture, they fans is just different. And you had Lamar Jackson versus Josh Allen, the MVP showdown. Both of these boys is neck and neck. Pause. It's the MVP showdown. I think this game decided who's gonna be the MVP. Tell us who won, AB.
Man, so the Buffalo Bills ended up taking this win, man. They played as a complete unit, man. Couple tough turnovers and drop catches by the Ravens offense. They played good all year, but it just didn't translate to this game, you know. Lamar Jackson threw for 254 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, but it wasn't enough for this to come out with the win in the end, you know.
Man, bro, no. I'm going to tell you what happened. Shout out to the motherfucking Baltimore Ravens. Derrick Henry, I don't know what the fuck happened in this game, But you know all that automatic shit that we be talking about. This game, I think he took a little money under the table. Because Derrick Henry, that nigga wasn't even running like he was running. But a lot of people tell me that the Ravens, especially Lamar Jackson, they don't play well in the cold, and that's even what I read on my report. But I believe in Lamar Jackson and the Ravens of Baltimore so much, and Derrick Henry, I still put the parlay on the motherfucking Ravens. I went against the Buffalo Bills being undefeated at home. I went against Josh Allen having the best season of his career, and I was like, I'm gonna rock with my dogs. And it's one nigga on the motherfucking Ravens. He's a tight end. What's his name? Mark Andrews. Yeah. Pack your shit, buddy. Pack your locker. Pack your shit. Get the fuck out of here, man. You single-handedly, bro, dropped. How many passes did bro drop?
Hit him in his chest, it hit you in your hands, and you dropped
multiple times, though.
Come on, dog.
Multiple times. And if you run back the tape, you're going to see previous seasons multiple times, bro. The nigga dropped a 2-point conversion in the end zone.
Fact.
Hit him in the numbers. Pack your shit, man. The Ravens went home. The Buffalo Bills, they pulled it out. The Ravens are going to be in Cancun. Mark Andrews, your bitch ass is not invited to Cancun, my nigga. You are not invited to Cancun, bro.
Not at all, man. Josh Allen only threw for 127 yards, 0 touchdowns, but 2 big rushing touchdowns for the team, man. Running back Cook only rushed for 67 yards, but huge impact on the game.
I'm hot about this shit.
Leading receiver Shakur only had 67 receiving yards on 6 receptions, but great team win. They got the dub, and on to the next round for them. So they'll be facing the Kansas City Chiefs in the NFL Conference Championship this Sunday, January 26th at Arrowhead Stadium. It's going to be a crazy game. Josh Allen versus Patrick Mahomes. Who you got?
Man, it's hard to beat a referee.
No, boy.
You know what I'm saying?
No, boy.
It's hard to beat a referee.
God damn.
And you got to beat a referee. You got to beat Taylor Swift. You got to beat Vegas. You got to beat Pat Mahomes. You got to beat DeAndre Hopkins. These niggas is stacked.
These niggas stacked, no boy.
But me, a nigga like me, I'm a fan of the motherfucking underdog, man. I'm rocking with Josh Allen, man. My boy Josh Allen on the MVP race, man. They coming from Buffalo with the snow, and they coming to Kansas City to take all you niggas hoes, man. No, I'm putting the motherfucking parlay on Josh Allen, Jack, and that's a fact. That's all I'm saying.
Man, you know what? Like, I would say Kansas City because they do got the refs and all that shit, but I just got a feeling that Josh Allen and them, they going to take this. I think this is the year that Kansas City go down finally. I don't think they going to know what I'm saying. I think it's 3-peat. I don't think they're going to 3-peat. I think Josh Allen, somebody gonna take them down this year. It's just tough because the refs, the NFL, they just doing everything in their power to make sure these niggas don't lose. They're doing everything they can, but
man, ride with Buffalo.
Man, we riding with Buffalo. We riding with Buffalo, man. Shout out to
Buffalo.
New York, man. Shout out to New York, man. So move on. We got a little bit for y'all, man. We got this do not fly out list for you ladies. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of ladies watching this show, as we said in our introductory episode. It's a lot of ladies watching this show. It's a lot of these NFL guys that's in y'all DMs. Some of them popular, some of them not popular. And we here to let you know, if these guys in your DMs, do not fly out, man. Money might be good, but if they fucking up the parlay, what make you think they not gonna fuck up the date? You know what I'm saying? So, got a couple NFL players on the do not fly out list. Who you got first on your do not fly out list? Who been fucking up your parlays all year that you can't fuck with, dog?
For sure, Mark Andrews. He's on the top, man.
Yes,
I don't know, ladies, if Mark Andrews in your DM, tell him to get his shit
He
together.
might not be in.
You know what I'm saying? That nigga ain't gonna catch a hint. You know what I'm saying?
No,
that nigga Mark Andrews can't catch a motherfucking
Man,
cold,
bro,
man.
number
God
one on
damn.
my list.
Nigga can't catch shit.
Man, he probably got a wife, family, and kids. He probably ain't in no DMs, but number one on my list, I got Deebo Samuels, dog. This nigga been coming, bro.
Not my boy Deebo.
Man, this nigga ain't clear shit for me all year. He coming in, he dressing sassy, he twisting his hips, he thinking he's standing on business. Man, Deebo Samuels for the San Francisco 49ers. They ain't my dog because I don't know him, know what I'm saying? If I met you, you'll be all right, but I don't understand. I don't see the vision, brother. So if Deebo Samuels is in your DMs, ladies, I'm telling you right now,
Deebo's a good guy, bro.
Money good, money good, but all money ain't good money.
Deebo, we got you on the parlay, brother.
Man,
we got to get it together, man.
Me,
you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Deebo. Hey, but if it's any nigga in the NFL that never hits on my parlay, his name is George Pickens.
Oh my God, that nigga's
for the
a
motherfucking
wild
Pittsburgh
child.
Steelers, man. George
That's a young
Pickens.
nigga. That's a young. That's YN.
Nah,
That's a
man.
YN. That nigga be tripping.
Don't ever put this nigga on the on your parlay, man. Don't ever put bro on your parlay.
And last
man.
but not least, anybody that play for the Dallas Cowboys. Until further notice, anybody that play for the Dallas Cowboys, if they in your DMs, shoot it down, leave it on red. All money, not good money, ladies. We trying to let y'all know right now. All money, not good money, man. They fucked up our parlays all year. So I'm letting you know, they fucked up our parlay, they'll fuck up your day, man.
It's some old niggas, but I ain't a hater.
Yeah, we ain't gonna keep going on and say it ain't about being no hater. Some niggas just need to go harder. That's all it is. But anyway,
Lock in. Y'all niggas need to lock in.
Lock in, man. So anyway, we're gonna go on to some NBA news around the league, some NBA games and stuff like that. We had the top 2 teams in the NBA. Oklahoma City Thunder, number 1 in the West, with a 36-7 record right now. Shout out to SGA having a real MVP-like season. Hey, that boy a dog. I ain't gonna lie.
We told y'all who Saquon Barkley was, right?
Yes, sir.
SGA is the Jesus of the NBA right now.
For show money.
For show money.
Put your money on this.
Take
Put
the
your money
over,
on, bro.
never the under.
I'm telling you, he's averaging 32 points per game. 6.1 assists, 5.4 rebounds.
Man.
He finally dropped a 50 ball for the first time in his career
50
last
ball.
night. Dropped 54 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists against the Utah Jazz with a W.
Man,
123 to 114.
Bro, but did you see the post-game interview? Like, after the interview, nigga gets a career high, right? He dropped 54. He's like, yeah, you know, I feel like I really could have played better, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, I know every game can't be a perfect game, and I'm like, this nigga dropped 54. Talking about I could have played better.
He be too cool after that. I ain't gonna lie, young niggas fuck with that boy.
That's one of the things.
Nice.
That's one thing I like about OKC, how they play is like a team. Like even at the end of the game, when they interview, he be like interviewing and all the team be right there. It was one game, it was a nigga that was interviewing, they was all putting the towels on the nigga and shit like that. But I just like the whole energy. Shout out to all my people in OKC. We gotta go catch a game in OKC. We gotta catch a flight, catch a game. OKC,
hit the casino, you know what I'm saying?
Hit the casino, man. But
shout out to SGA, man. Real MVP like season, man. It's just tough to win when Jokic, Giannis, Luka, and AD putting up the numbers that they are, but team record matters as well. He finally reached number 1 on the MVP ladder, so keep going, man. We're praying for you, you know what I'm saying?
And then, man, I want to shout out to the Cleveland Cavs, man. Number 1 in the East, man. It's one of the teams that are really, this is a really great basketball team. They done beat pretty much everybody. Ain't too many teams have beat the Cavs. And for those of y'all who actually watch basketball, you will see that the Cleveland Cavs, they are the truth. They at the top of the East right now.
Yeah, they doing their thing, man. Shout out to the Cavs, man. Shout out to Donovan Mitchell and their point guard, Darius Garland. 2 Twin Towers in the Allen and Mobley. They got some snipers on the wing with Dean Wade and Max Strus. Couple other players, you know what I'm saying? They doing their damn thing. And the top 2 teams played against each other 2 weeks ago. Cleveland pulled off the win on Wednesday night against OKC in a playoff-like atmosphere, 129 to 122. Amazing game. I watched it at the crib, man. Shit was rocking, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, man, that's gonna be even if those 2 teams make it to the final, that's gonna be an exciting series because OKC beat Cleveland too. So Cleveland kind of older one, so it's like those are 2 really great teams. But like you know, brother, we keep everything Texas, right?
Texas.
We keep everything Texas. It's another NBA team that's really exciting, and they're coming out of where, AB?
Coming out the West, baby.
Coming out of Texas.
Out of Texas.
We ain't talking about the Mavs. We're not talking about the San Antonio Spurs. We're talking about the Houston motherfucking Rockets. The Houston Rockets are the only team to have beat the Cavs and OKC, which are the 2 top teams right now. Yes, this is a really dynamic team, man. We got a bunch of people on the team who doing crazy. Shout out to Jalen Green, man. He on the scene going crazy. We shouted him out last episode. Who else we got going crazy for the Rockets, man?
Man, shout out to the Rockets, man. Cleveland is number 1 in the NBA right now. They had 2 11-game win streaks this season, but they played against the Rockets last night. We was at the game. The Rockets took the dub, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, the Rockets one of the only teams to have beaten them in the West, stuff like that. They took the Cleveland took the L last night against them. We was at the game. Ref tried to take it from us. It's a ref that looked like Gucci, man. He tried to get down on us.
Gucci tried to get down on us.
Gucci tried to get down on us. That shit crazy.
It's something with these Texas teams. There's always some questionable officiating. They tried to get down on us. They gave bro barely touched them. They touched them, pause. Bro barely touched him, pause, and then the nigga, he like fell. So they gave him a flagrant foul. So he's shooting a 3. He gets 3 free throws, and on top of that, they get the ball back. So bro missed the first 2, a nigga who never really missed free throws, and it was crazy. The Texans came out with the win. Again, not the Texans, but the Rockets, man. Shout out to the Houston Rockets, man. Really great game. We was at the game. Amazing shit, man. Energy was amazing.
Yeah, so it was a rematch between the Thunder and OKC that took place last week. OKC took the win.
OKC is a Thunder.
I'm sorry. OKC played against Cavaliers. It's that Don Julio on my head. OKC played against the Cavaliers again. It was a rematch. OKC took the win, 134-114. Not the best game by the Cavs, by their stars. Not the best showing, but great game by SGA. He dropped a 40 ball on their head with 8 assists with the W, man. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to Houston Rockets as well. They number 2 in the West right now. They didn't have the best start. Jalen Green had the best start to the season with the Little Rocket stuff like that, but we got it on the road. We got everything going. We number 2 in the West right now. We doing our thing. Shout out to the second-year head coach over here at the Rockets, and M.A. Adoka. You helping these young boys get that shit together. We're looking good. Let's get to the playoffs. We didn't make the playoffs last year. Let's get to the playoffs this year, man. Let's make a push, man. Let's go crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Let's do it, man. Let's do it for the city. And make sure y'all going out to the games, man. They got some really good specials for tickets and things like that.
Sir.
If y'all need VIP access, you know.
Nah, no bullshit. So, after those 2 teams, 3 teams, we want to shout out to LaMelo Ball. He playing like a superstar right now as well. He's averaging 29 points, 7.6 assists, 5 rebounds. Want to shout out to his brother as well. That new song go crazy.
Hey, I might swerve on that corner. Whoa.
Yeah, shout out to that boy, man. Look, he signed a very big contract right after he dropped that song. It's looking good for him.
We emailed you. Tell your people to call our people.
Tell your people to hit our
we
people,
gonna make it a movie. And not only do we got LiAngelo Ball, they got the other brother that's going crazy too.
Yes, sir. The other brother Lonzo Ball, know what I'm saying?
Zoe.
Yeah, so I was at a club last weekend. I was at a spot called like Clutch or something, know what I'm saying?
Watched it?
Man, they dropped the song, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Whole club went stupid. Ass everywhere. Women in section, women in the bathroom, women everywhere, bro. You got you one with that one, bro. At least when it come to Houston, you got you on that one, bro.
I don't know if you ever been to Houston, brother, but call us.
Hit us up,
Money
bro.
good, booking good. We're going to lock it in, brother.
Nah, straight up. But shout out to his brother Lonzo Ball as well. He back from a knee injury after being out for 2 years. Blessings on his return. And last Friday, the Chicago Bulls played the Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah.
The Ball brothers faced off against each other while LiAngelo sat courtside, man. That shit live. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Damn.
That shit live. So both brothers played against each other while the third brother should be in the league, but he dropped a hit. He's sitting courtside. He's shining, man. Shout out to the Ball brothers, man. Shout out to the Pops.
Shout out to
Bar
Pops.
Ball, man. Every man, specifically black men, should strive to raise a family the way that he should, unapologetically support their goals all the way through when they succeed, man. Shout out to the Ball family, man. Y'all doing y'all damn thing, man. Y'all keep going, you know what I'm saying? Next, we have the battle of the leader of the young niggas in the NBA. We got Ja Morant versus Ant-Man. I fuck with both of y'all, boy. I've been telling people about y'all, boy, since y'all got into the league. We fucking with y'all, man. So Ja and the Memphis Grizzlies faced against Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves about a week and a half ago. They both didn't have the best showing when it comes to numbers, but I really like how they held each other. Like a lot of teams, a lot of star players don't hold each other on offense and defense when it comes to the game. They want to get their rest on defense and try to show out on offense. But these young niggas, they played against each other. They holding each other paws the whole game. And they ain't had the best numbers, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to Ja Morant. He had a big bucket at the end to seal the deal. And they got the W in a very close game, 127 to 125. Ja finished with 12 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. Ant-Man finished with 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists, man. But like what Allen Iverson was to us growing up and like how D-Rose was to us growing up, like the influence that they had on all us and shit, that's what these niggas got on these young niggas, know what I'm saying? They got that same influence, know what I'm saying? Everybody looking up to Ja, everybody looking up to Ant. They really fuck with these guys, know what I'm saying? Ja, you gotta stay healthy. You gotta stay out of trouble, man. The league is way more exciting when you playing, bro. So, man, do what you gotta do to stay on that court, man. Lead your team to the playoffs, man. Try to take it there, bro.
Nah, for sure. And I mean, I want to shout out to all the young players, man. The NBA is really shifting up. It's a lot of shifts. It's a lot of the teams that you used to root for who not really them no more, man. It's a lot of players who kind of aging out a little bit, and it's a lot of these young guys who come in, they young, they hungry, they exciting to watch play, and they really bringing back, me wanting to be able to actually watch basketball. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to all the young guys on all the teams, man. Y'all really doing y'all thing for the NBA right now.
Yeah, y'all doing y'all thing, man. Shout out to y'all boys, man. But we got a do not fly out list for the NBA too. Ladies, stay tapped in, bro. We're gonna keep this do not fly list coming in. If these guys are in your DM and they trying to fly you out, money might be good, but they been fucking up the parlays. And if they gonna fuck up on the parlay, what make you think they gonna fuck up on the date?
I'm already knowing.
You gonna get out there, man, ticket no good, hotel ain't booked nothing, man. I'm telling you, if they gonna fuck up the parlay, they'll fuck up the day. So first person on my do not fly out list, we got Ben Simmons with the Brooklyn Nets. Light-skinned nigga. Big bullshit, I'm telling you. He most likely silently shooting, know what I'm saying? I know this type of nigga. I know this kind of nigga. He don't even be posting that much on Instagram, but he definitely silently sniping. Ben Simmons, if he in your DMs,
Ben
ladies.
Simmons fucked up your parlay?
Man, so many of them. Oh, bro, he's 6'10", almost 6'11", bro. He does everything except shoot. He's not the best shooter, but he's just as fast as LeBron, jumps just as high. He can pass the ball, everything. But I know I think he had a back injury for a long time, but I'm more than sure he's over there because he's playing right now, and you still fucking up the parlay. So Ben Simmons, I'm sorry, my brother, but you on that do not fly out list. Next, Rudy Gobert. Rudy
I
Gobert.
thought Rudy was our guy.
Man,
No more?
He a great addition to his team, but this nigga been bullshit, missing open layups, close to the goal, missing shit, all kind of shit. Big dumb nigga. You gotta do better, dog. Come on, man. You gotta do better, man. And last but not least, this is just my list. You probably have some more people. We don't even gotta keep going because this list can be very long. But last on this list, D'Angelo Russell. Lakers traded him. Ladies, that's to tell you something. Just keep that in mind. If any of these players is in your DMs, they shooting at you, they shooting their shot, they want to fly you out. Just remember, if they fucking up the parlay, what make you think they not gonna fuck up the date, man? Come on now.
It's a little bit early in the season for me to put anybody on the ban list. It's a lot of basketball left to be played, but I will be perfectly curating the list. I said who's on my ban list already last episode. I'm not gonna say it again. However, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all boys need to lock the fuck in.
Man, lock the fuck in. But we're gonna move on to some NCAA men's basketball team and players that you should look out for. First, we have the Rutgers Scarlet Knights and their two-star freshmen, Ace Bailey and Dylan Harper. 16 guard Ace Bailey is averaging 19.9 points, 7.9 rebounds, and shooting 48% from the field. He going crazy. He had a big time game with 39 points in the loss to a very good Indiana team. And his freshman teammate Dylan Harper is averaging 19.3 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists while shooting 52% from the field. Young nigga killing. He recorded Rutgers' very first triple-double assist the year 1983.
Damn.
Very first triple-double since the year 1983, man. I don't know how many years that is. Y'all can count up. But it was
Niggas at Rutgers ain't been hooping?
Man, niggas at Rutgers ain't been hooping. They bringing Shine back to Rutgers. They beat 11-1 at the time, Columbia team when he dropped that triple-double, and they got the dub. Congrats to that, man. Congrats to those young boys, man. They both projected top 5 picks in the NBA draft, man. Nah, both of them projected top 5. So we're gonna keep looking. We're gonna keep watching y'all boys. Y'all keep an eye out for them. You know. Secondly, we have the University of Michigan Wolverines and their 2 7-foot killers. I hope I said your name right. Vladislav Golden and Danny Wolf. One is a beast in the paint with Vladislav Golden, and one is playing like a 7-foot point guard in Danny Wolf. Y'all doing y'all thing. I want to give a big shout out to the boys over there at Mississippi State Bulldogs, man. Y'all handling y'all business in a professional manner. Y'all whooping teams. Y'all getting the W. Y'all getting up out of there, man. Y'all got a dog and a very good all-around player, Cam Matthews. I want to give a biggest shout out to my boy Sean Jones Jr., man. You know where he came up from, man. We don't even got to mention it, man. We've been saying it all day. But shout out to my dog, man. Very good all-around player. He's super bouncy, great defender. He dunking on niggas. Man, watch your head, man. He Showtime every time, man. He ESPN every game, man. So keep an eye out for my boy Sean Jones Jr., Mississippi State. They also have a great elite point guard in Josh Hubbard. They playing well. Y'all keep doing y'all thing. They're looking to make an NCAA push in the tournament. We got y'all eyes on y'all, know what I'm saying?
And I mean, we can't forget about U of H, man.
Can't
U of
forget
H,
about
the
U of
Cougars.
H.
We gotta go catch a U of H game
Yeah, we gotta
too.
go to one of them
Cause I was looking at the tickets when we got the Rockets and shit. I was like, man, we should go to U of H too. But we definitely gotta catch U of H. They got a really big schedule coming up. Shout out to my boy Jaquan Roberts, man, my boy.
Man,
My
shout out
dog.
to Jerron Roberts. We locked in, man. We don't even got to speak on it, man. They lost to a great Auburn team. They lost to a good Alabama team in overtime. They lost to San Diego University in overtime, 73-70. We're rooting for y'all boys. Let's bring some more hardware back to the city, you know? So next we have the Auburn Tigers and Johnny Broome. They're playing like they are the #1 team in college basketball right now. 6'10" center is averaging a double-double right now with 17.9 points and 10.7 rebounds. But he got hurt earlier in the game versus South Carolina last Saturday. We're playing for a speedy recovery because he's still not back yet, man. They have a 17-1 record. They only lost being to Duke December 4th in a very close game, 84-78. Shout out to them boys over there at Auburn, man. Y'all keep doing y'all thing. Also, we want to keep an eye out for the Tennessee Vols, who used to be the #1 for the first couple of weeks of the play in NCAA, but they ended up taking the L to Florida last Tuesday, making them 15-1. Then losing this past Saturday to Vanderbilt would make them, they were 16-1 losing to Florida, and losing to Vanderbilt would make them 17-2. Okay? So shout out to my dog Ryan. He's been a big Vols fan. He goes to all the games and all that stuff, man. Shout out to him, man. So next we have Duke star freshman, a possible #1 draft pick, Cooper Flagg. He has 9 20-point games this season, which would be 10, but he dropped 19 and 10 against Pitt. Didn't play the most in the first half due to foul trouble. And one of those 20-point games was actually a 42-point game. Dropped a 40 ball on Notre Dame head. You know what I'm saying? Last Saturday morning. 7 assists to add with that and 6 rebounds to go along with it, man. This breaks the Duke and the ACC freshman record, man. He's leading his team in points per game, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, minutes per game. I can keep going, man. He's going crazy, man. Shout out to Cooper Flagg, man. He's really showing why he should be the #1 pick in this draft. And coming into this season, he was only 17 years old.
Damn.
Only 17 years old doing this damn thing, man. Shout out to Cooper Flagg. Shout out to Duke, man. Y'all looking good. They have a young team, but they looking good. Their only 2 losses were to University of Kentucky this season. Shout out to Coach Alvin Brooks. He coached me when I played basketball at Sam Houston. And they lost to Kansas University. Our brother Nick played at Kansas, you know what I'm saying? Played football at Kansas University. Shout out to y'all boys, man. Duke is on the 12-game winning streak ever since. The next game is this Saturday against Wake Forest, about to make a 13-game winning streak. Ooh. So next, we want to give a shout out to Pitt and their sophomore guard, Jalen Lowe. We shouting out everything Mo City. We got some boys from Mo City doing y'all thing. Jalen Lowe, you're doing your thing. Went to Marshall High School, averaging 17 points, 4 rebounds, and 5.7 assists while shooting 38% from the field. Amazing stats from a player. It's a big part of why they went in on this Pitt team. He's looking to get them to the tournament. He's looking to get them to the tournament. We love how you looking, pause. We love how the team's looking. Y'all keep killing, man. And lastly, we have freshman Trey Johnson at the University of Texas. The Longhorns, they have a 14-6 record right now. He's super nice, projected top 10 to 15 pick out of Dallas, Texas. We everything Texas. He out of Dallas, Texas, averaging 18 points. Man, you doing your thing, man.
Nah, for sure. Now, man, you know, we want to shout out the top 5 teams in the NCAA men's basketball, college basketball right now. #1, we got the Auburn Tigers. #2, we got the Duke Blue Devils. Shout out to my boy Cooper Flagg, man, going crazy. Then #3, Iowa State. Then #4, Alabama. And #5, Florida.
All right, yes, sir. Shout out to the men's college basketball. I'm tapped in, man. We're watching a lot of those games, watching a lot of NBA games. We tapped into everything, and y'all keep doing y'all thing. So I want to give y'all a couple noticeable players in NCAA women's basketball before we get up out of here. First and foremost, we want to shout out Juju Watkins in the #4 ranked USC Trojans. Juju is averaging 24.8 points per game, 6.6 rebounds, almost 4 assists while shooting 4.8% from the field. One of her last games, she dropped 35 points and 11 rebounds with 5 steals and 3 blocks to go along with it. Shooting 13 for 15, man. She's snapping, dog. And just like I think with football, I think she has to play 3 years before she gets to the WNBA, man. WNBA waiting on her. I ain't gonna lie to you. They waiting on her.
Juju. Shout out
Juju.
Juju.
Shout out Juju. You know what I'm saying? We'll give shout out to her. Want to give shout out to #2 ranked South Carolina and Don Staley and the defending champ. They are now 16-1 as they beat #5 ranked UT on Sunday.
Damn.
They only lost this season was to UCLA, which is undefeated women's team. Shout out to Tihana Powell, Malaysia Fuwali, and Raven Johnson. Y'all doing y'all thing. Y'all go get y'all another one, man. For real, y'all doing y'all thing. And next, we want to give a shout out to a couple ladies over at Notre Dame. Olivia Miles, She's doing her thing. She's shooting 45% from the three, which is a 20% jump from last season. She's been putting in that work. She's having an amazing year, amazing stats, 16 points per game, 7 assists, 6 rebounds, and she's only a 5'10" guard. She literally broke some ankles on another team, hit a step back three, snapping, I ain't gonna lie. And her teammate Hannah Hidalgo also goes crazy. She averages 25 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists, while shooting 50% from the field as a 5'6" sophomore guard, even shorter, having the same amount of rebounds. She's going crazy. Shout out to those young ladies. The team is 16-2. They be the number 2 UConn at the time, and they be the number 6 in women's college basketball team. They're doing their damn thing. And they also beat USC at Juju Watkins. So this is an underrated team, so y'all keep your eyes on them. They really beating a lot of the top teams in the top 5 in the women's college basketball. So y'all keep your eyes on them. Olivia Miles and Hidalgo, they doing their damn thing, man. Shout out to those young ladies.
And next up, we got freshman Kiana McMiller over at Rutgers. She averaging a 20 ball, crazy handles, and #1 mixtape move with the pro finish, man. She didn't get to play against #4 ranked USC and Juju because of coaches' decisions internally, according to her Instagram post. Robbed of an amazing showdown between the two ladies, man. But we just really excited to see what she's gonna do this season. She returned for 2 games and dropped 33 on Nebraska 2 Sundays ago, and then but they still took the L, 69-62. But she showed out, man.
Keep an eye out for Paige Beckers in the #2 UConn Huskies. Team is 18-2 right now. She's averaging 19 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. They're looking to make a deep NCAA push. Keep an eye out for their team. They always make it deep in the playoffs. In the tournament every year. Keep an eye out for them. Can't forget about the LSU Tigers and Flau'jae Johnson. 20-0 undefeated. Looking like they want to bring home the trophy right now. Y'all keep going. And the only left undefeated teams in women's college basketball right now is UCLA Bruins, LSU Tiger, and Ohio State. And Ohio State, they whole program as a whole, from basketball to football to women's basketball, man, they doing their damn thing, man. Shout out to Ohio State. Much success to y'all. Y'all keep doing y'all thing. We're rooting for y'all. LSU women's program will face off against South Carolina this Friday night. It's going to be a very great game. Y'all tap into that. Very good game in the women's college basketball world. Y'all tap in. And lastly, we have some very quick WNBA mega news. In this offseason, WNBA star Liz Cambridge has recently announced that she retired from the game of basketball, and she has pursued her career in OnlyFans, announcing that she's made more in her first week of OnlyFans than she's made her whole career in the WNBA. Shit crazy, dog.
Hey, man, shout out to Liz. Check out our OnlyFans, man.
Shout out
Support
to
her
Liz,
business.
dog.
She a female entrepreneur, you know what I'm saying? We listen, we don't judge.
We listen,
you know
we
what I'm
don't
saying?
judge.
So, if OnlyFans is bringing in the bands, you know what I'm saying? She trying to get that money in her
Man,
hand.
look, we support black business. We don't support that business, but we fuck with you, man. You keep doing your thing. Shout out to Liz Cambridge. Many blessings to you.
Send me the Twitter. Send me the Twitter.
You trying to see what's on that motherfucker.
I don't even know who Liz Cambridge is,
Man,
but
she about 6'10".
16?
She about 6'10".
Tall
dog.
tree?
You gonna have to climb it.
Man, look, when I was a kid.
Look. Hey, Liz. Hey, fly my dog out, man.
Hey,
Look,
we the same height
fly
if
my
we lay
dog
down.
out,
If
man.
we lay down, we the same height.
Man,
you know
fly
what
my
I'm saying?
dog out, man. Look, they had a little topic about WNBA players flying niggas out. Angel Reese wasn't into it. We ain't fucking with that. We ain't tripping on anybody with that kind of mindset. Look, we down with women with money, young, man. WNBA players trying to fly something out, man. We got some dogs for you, man. I tell
Hey,
you.
Liz.
Okay, today we have a celebrity chef with us, straight out of H-Town. Shout out Spice Lane, man. We got Papa Spice with us, man. He brought us some amazing food today. This is our big back portion of the segment. You know what I'm saying? We told y'all eat good in moderation. You can still eat good, you can still go crazy, but work out a little harder, man. Take care of yourself more, drink some water, all that stuff. But today, we got Papa Spice here to let y'all know where he's from, who he served, where you can find him, all that good stuff, man. So what's up, dog? How you doing?
First off, I'm doing great, bro. Appreciate y'all for having me.
Man, I appreciate you coming, man, for real.
Tell y'all about the dish, man. So this is called the Spice Lane Mac and Cheese. So this is like, just go back from my beginning. It's just my nostalgia where I started. Like, I was selling plates, and I was like trying to find something that matched me and match what I got going on. Like, I done did food interviews with Grove Hero. He loved it. I did food interviews with, what's her name, Poison Ivy, Boosie's daughter. She loved it. She gave me a 10. Like, it's just love, bro. So like, this is just one of my like, for sure, like one of those. You know
One of them ones.
One of the ones. So
Them
it's
one
like
of them
crawfish mac and cheese, topped with chicken, and it's a sauce I make from scratch. I call it hoochie mama sauce.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's sweet
Yeah.
and spicy, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Hoochie
Yeah.
mama
I like
sauce.
that.
I like
You
that.
don't want to go back, but you do. You feel
Yeah,
me?
hey,
I
look,
like
look.
that.
Hey, come get you some hoochie mama sauce,
Nah,
man. You
real
heard it
talk.
here, man. Go get you some hoochie mama sauce, man.
talk.
Real
Yeah, man.
shit.
Nah,
Yes, sir. So you said we got some crawfish mac here. Hey, I feel sorry for you if you're allergic to shellfish, man. My dad, he's allergic to shellfish, man. So he couldn't even eat this amazing food right here. So
Man.
if you out there, got some allergies, I'm sorry for you, but he can make a little bit of everything, you know what I'm saying? So whatever you can think of, whatever creation when it comes to food and presentation, make sure you tap in with my dog, Papa Spice. He gonna get you right. Weddings, birthday parties, private dinners if you need just you and your boo, know what I'm saying? He gonna pull up, he gonna chef it up, he gonna get you right, man. Tap in with Papa Spice, man, for real. He gonna get you right.
For sure.
Anytime you're in Houston, he'll travel to wherever you at, whether it's outside of Texas, inside of Texas, outside of the United States, it don't matter. If the money right, he coming, I'm telling you. My boy gonna pull up, he gonna get y'all right. Presentation gonna be amazing. Food gonna be A1. Tap in with my dog, man.
I appreciate you. For sure.
Shout out to Papa Spice. I know he nice. I'm excited to see what this hoochie mama sauce is about. You know what I'm
Man.
saying? The macaroni and cheese,
Oh,
man.
nah, she
Everything
like
looks
that.
amazing.
She like that?
She like that.
Ooh, she toxic?
Nah, for real.
Oh, wait.
Y'all put your hands on it, man.
God damn.
Real talk. Nah, real talk.
Man, shout out to Papa Spice, man. We really appreciate this, man. We're going to have plenty more of Papa Spice in a couple more of our episodes. You're going to get real used to these dishes that he bringing out, you know. Great promotion for him, great promotion for us. We appreciate him for coming out and being a part of this very first special episode, very first official episode of the World's Most Hated podcast. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. But shit, we about to dig in and, you know, bullshit.
Get it.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
The biggest.
All right, big one. Sure. Know me. Gon' eat.
Do y'all.
Gon' eat, man. We appreciate you, Papa Spice.
Nah, it's love, bro.
This that hoochie mama?
Yeah, that sauce. I said
This
hoochie.
that humpback hoochie mama?
Nah, real talk. It's a cohesive bite. Yeah, he doing it right.
Ooh. Nah. Hey, hit up Papa Spice, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. You better tap in and win before the price go up, man. Cause when the price is up,
Price already.
hey, price already up, know what I'm saying? But hey, we
man.
about to take this
I
shit
done
to.
took it for the biggest.
She ain't
The
nothing
biggest.
but a hoochie mama, humpback, hoochie mama. Damn.
Hey, man. Everybody around the world, everybody that we shouting out, all these NBA teams, NFL teams, y'all got some NIL money over there in college, man. Everybody tap in with Papa Spice, know what I'm saying? Even if you're not in the sports world, if you're just an everyday person that work hard, you make your money, man. If you want to tap in with Papa Spice, we're going to put all this information right here. You can tap in. Everybody going to win. You're going to be fully fulfilled. Fuck with us. We out this motherfucker.
We out. The biggest.
Nah, that shit hard.
See, I'm back on my.